Morning, guys. Renegade must stop back on another one. Just having a cod, just having a laugh, guys. Oh, it's about 8 o'clock. I'm out in the car here, having a cup of coffee. Cheers. I was just watching a bit of some of it. I think it was Rebel News. I think it was Ben Scanlon or some of them, or Rebel News that was above in Tent City in Dublin there a couple of days ago on the canal, and there seemed to be tents all over the fucking shop. Now I was just thinking, what I was thinking now, what age am I now? About 65, 64, 65. Years ago when I was going to school, I was probably around 6 or 7, that's probably about what, 55, 56 years ago, 57 years ago, whatever it is, when I was going to primary school. I was around 6, 7, 8, whatever age it was around there. Well, I'll never forget coming home one day and there was a load of tents up on the embankment on the ditch, like. Excuse me, guys. Chest is at me today. The road was here and there was an embankment up and the tents were up on the bank. It was travelling people that was in the tents, canvas tents. And all they had was a canvas tent, and to throw a bit of hay inside there or a bit of straw or whatever it was for their bedding. And then I don't know what they had, whether they had blankets or sheets or whatever they had, I don't know. But that's what their bedding was. Straw, hay on the ground, and then the canvas tent was thrown over canvas sheet was thrown over a couple of poles, like, basically. That's what it was. Well, I'll never forget, I was walking home and I didn't know, you know, I never seen the likes of this before, you know what I'm saying, like these tents, you know. And then the boys were saying, the neighbours were saying that they were travellers, you know, they're travelling people. The travellers, like, you know, so that's grand, we knew about it now. But then 2024, 55 years later, and I'm looking at Rebel News and Ben Scanlon and all these boys above in the capital city of Dublin in 2024, and all I can see is tents down round the canal, tents out on the small streets, tents out on the big streets. Now, this is all the foreign nationals, right, in their tents or whatever. Not only the foreign nationals, the Irish people as well. 10 to 15,000, if not more, homeless people in this country. And they're lucky if they have a tent. These ones was all supplied with tents. If an Irishman went to get a tent, he wouldn't be, I told them, go and buy one. We don't supply tents. That's what the Irish fella'd be told. But yet, they can turn around and get tents bought for them and put out there on the whole lot. And then your man went down, he walked down, I was early enough, I don't know what time it was in the morning. He says, I don't like shitting in anybody's tent or waking them up or whatever it was, but there was one lad peeping out, he said he was from Palestine, right? There's no straight flights from Palestine to fucking Ireland, so you have to go from country to country, you know. But why go country to country to country and land up here in Dublin, you know, to come to Dublin? But what I'm trying to say about the tents is that this is how much Ireland has progressed since I was 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 years of age going to school. In 55 years, we have progressed that much that there's more tents on the side of the roads now than there was 55 fucking years ago. That'll show you how much we fucking progressed and how much money that we have and all the technology of the day and all the cars of the day and all this. Not worth a fiddler's fuck. And it's not just the foreign nationals, it's the Irish. The Irish is been crippled. One lad commented last night that he says that the Gardaí were back to the black and tans day and age. Which he's fucking right, as far as I can see too. Now, I've nothing against law enforcement or whatever, when they're doing their job and doing, you know, whatever to keep the law and abide by the citizens, you know what I'm saying? And do it right. You know, I've no problem with that. There's no problem. I've no problem with law enforcement, you know what I'm saying? But then, if you're corrupt and evil, nefarious ways, no, that's no good. That's not going to go do anything for anybody. You know. It was the same. I was watching a YouTube video last night, and it was about the police in America got a report that there was teenagers walking out in the middle of the road, this road or whatever it was, and they were creating, what was it, I don't know, they were selling bottles of water, basically. That's what they were at. But there was 3 or 4 of them. There was a nail in a pathway in the middle of the road, like separating one. Traffic going this one, traffic coming up this one. But there was a big island in the middle of the road or whatever it was. But he pulled up in his car anyway and started shouting out at them, "Get off the road, get out of the road. You're not supposed to be doing that there. Go on, get off, get out of the road, go on, get out." That is no way of conducting a conversation with anybody. They were the ones that instigated the trouble from start. Not the ones that was out selling the bottles of water. The police them fucking sells. You don't pull up outside or beside on the middle of the road between 3 or 4 people, let down your window and big fucking rifle here and the fucking thing and another shotgun there and a big computer here and this car laid out to the fucking last with stuff and start shouting out at the young ones, "Come on, get out of the road, get out of the middle of the road, or stop whatever you are doing." No, but that instigated, that put the you know what I'm saying, the pressure up on the young ones, like, you know what I'm saying, and it says, "Why should we? We're not doing anything wrong, we're only selling us a hot day, we're selling a log of water or whatever." But the whole thing escalated. Eventually he did have to get out of the car, and then he had to fucking, what do you call it, call for reinforcements. And then another about 20 more young ones came and young fellas came, and the whole fucking thing ended up and people been arrested and fucking pepper sprayed and excuse me guys, legitimate into a big fucking melee of a thing, instead of do the right thing from the start, pull up in his car, get out and ask the lads what was the story and explain the situation properly to them, instead of winding down his window and shouting out at the young ones there, or anybody. Someone comes along to you and you to wind down the window to start shouting out at you, what would you do? Fuck off. That's what you'd say to them. You know, if you want to talk to me, get out here and talk to me. You know, don't be shouting through a fucking window like an animal at them. But do it all arse about face. Then the politicians is promising this week, saying one thing this week, and then they're saying the exact same fucking thing next week, but it's the complete opposite of what they said this week. You know, like, say if we're going to build 100 houses now in such and such, coming up in 100. Next week they'll renege on that and say, no, we didn't say that at all. Which they did, and you can go back and see the films where they're on all this. Sorry guys, legitimate. But this is the carry-on that's going on. The capital city of Ireland here at the minute now is saturated with foreign nationals and tents. And Irish people that's homeless as well. You know. But yet, they can afford to go and buy the big yachts and the big cars and go on fucking 6 weeks holidays every Easter, or out to fucking Paddy's Day out to America for 6 weeks or whatever it is. I forget how many. This is not going into millions. This is billions of pounds we're talking about. You know, and then they turned down billions upon billions of pounds that they were offered from, I don't know what country it was or whatever it was, and they turned it down. And if you went to the house, oh, there's no money for housing, so there's no money for the house. Yeah. But there's money for you if I buy a car in the north and bring it up, or try and bring it up into the state. You see, if I paid £1,000 down here for it and went to bring it through across the border, which is illegal, by the way, what you are doing, well, part of the EU, there should be no borders, or the border shouldn't be there. And I go and bring my car through that I bought down here for £1,000, and then they'll have a look at the car. You have to bring it to customs, you have to get it re-registered, to get free state plates if you wanted to do that, and they're going to charge you probably £1,200 or €1,500 or whatever it is to put free state plates on the car, which is illegal, which is illegal that they're doing. And they've been fined every year by the EU for doing this here. But the amount of money they're getting in from doing this isn't justifying the fines. The fine whatever it is, 15,000, they'd make that in a couple of months, you know. So basically that's why they're not fucking, they won't stop doing it. I know you can bring in a van fairly cheap. I think you can bring a small van in for about €50 or something, commercial or whatever it is, but it's, you know. And then to say law and order, what? And then breaking it, the Irish government breaking it every day of the fucking week. You know, they said that you're not, once you're in the EU, you're not supposed to be, that we're not supposed to be, that they're not supposed to be charging for cars for re-reg. If it is, it only should be a small fee for number plates or a tax book or something, small money. You know, but no, it's thousands. If you bought a car down here for 1,000, they'll probably charge you 1,200 up there to get it registered up there. Excuse me, guys. But that's the carry-on. That's how much we developed in over 55 years. You know, Kent fucking city, capital city of Dublin. And when I was going to school when I was 6 or 7, there was tents along the road there. And the tents is fucking still here now at the minute. 55, 56, 57 years later. That's how much we progressed. With the fucking corrupt, fucking brain-dead bastards that's running the country and in the country that has it destroyed. And the silly old fuckers that's walking behind them, you know. Oh yeah, we'll do that, yeah, so, no sir, 3 bags fucking full, so. You know. It's alright too when you've been fucking stalked and harassed. These cunts that you'll just fucking lay back and fucking take it, you know what I'm saying? Or put you in a situation where, oh sure, there's nothing else he can do, only fucking take it, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's going to do nothing, he can't do anything about it, like, you know. What if I kick down your door and shoot everyone in the fucking house, or kill everyone in the house? What's going to happen then? Or attack some fucking young fucking buck going to school with fucking playing his old skits or whatever. Oh my god, there was a couple yesterday that he was sitting in the park for a while. It wasn't that warm yesterday, guys. And this couple passed me, long black hair. This one had black clothes on her I know I wear black clothes. That's not black, that's grey. But I do wear black t-shirt, black tracksuit bottoms. And he was in black, and she was all in black, and the tattoos and all the piercings of the day and all that. And the this we went into walking in the middle, I'd say she was no more than a 5 or 6. The minute she's just passed me. Now what does that fucking tell you? What? So the parents are what would you call it? Oh my God. They are coercing their kids to go out and do this stalking and harassment tactics, these stalking and harassment tactics from 5 or 6 up. That's what's going on. I mean, but the time that we're dead and gone, all these kids will be growing up and they'll be all out there stalking and harassing everybody or whatever. That's if there is anybody left to stalk and harass. But sure, they'll turn on their own people like that as a blink of an eye as they'll turn on me. You know, you don't have to be, even though you are in the fucking group, but they'll turn on them as well. They'll turn on anybody. No loyalty, guys, no loyalty. You know, so I just wanted to tell you that in 55 years, we've progressed from fabulous houses and apartments and blocks and community areas and lovely, everybody has a fancy car and the whole lot, and big bank accounts and banking on your phone and shopping on your phone and all the latest technology of the day, to the country riddled with fucking tents. In 55 years, that's how much we've fucking developed through the corruption and the fucking greed and evil, fucking stupid, dumb fucks of people. Sorry for cursing, guys, but it just gets on my nerves. And the best part of it is, they'll turn round and tell me that I'm wrong and I'm doing wrong. You know, whether yous are out corrupt to the hilt, creating, I know they're only foot soldiers, these ones out that's on the street every fucking day of the week. If you wouldn't even call them foot soldiers, foot scumbags, all criminals. That's what they're dealing with. But they'll say, no, you're wrong, you're on the wrong. Like them fucking gobshites below in the park the other day. Big sign on the gate that we get, no dogs allowed in this fucking area. But actually, they do that anyway to rile me up, you know what I'm saying, to get me to say something or whatever. But sure I did, sure, so what, fuck it. You know, big fucking swing. Oh, you know what that fella wants. What do I fucking want? I'm here now. Come over and tell me what I want, or do whatever I want. You know, these fucking shitbags. You know, but they're absolutely perfect. They know nothing fucking wrong. You know, never was in trouble with the law, never committed any fucking offences or criminal activity or whatever the fuck it is, and them up to their eyeballs, everybody up to their eyeballs in it. You know. Sorry guys. But then they turn around and they say, oh, he's in the wrong, he's mental in the head, he do this and he done that and he done the other, and all this fucking mountain of fucking bullshit talk, you know. But that's what's going on. Guys, we're actually going backwards instead of fucking forwards. With the amount of fucking shit that's going on out there. And no need for it. No need, not one bit for it. But it's in every other country. It's not just in Ireland. But Ireland's only a small country. You know what I'm saying? So, like, we should be fucking thriving. You know. Everybody, like, you know what I'm saying? There'd be no need for psychiatrists. There'd be no need for mental health facilities. There'd be no need for fucking hospitals practically, or doctors, or fucking chemists, or whatever it is. If your environment and my environment were right, there would be no need for fucking anybody. Because you'd be as happy as a Larry. You'd be, if you're in a job you liked, and you were getting paid well for it, not dirt money, and walking your arse into the ground, you and your wife, to pay a fucking mortgage, and at the end of the month that you were swindled out of fucking money, at the end of the fucking month you're paying your mortgage, you mightn't even, by trying to run a car to keep your job going, getting till you walk forward and back, you have to pay insurance, tax, MOT, service your car, fucking put tyres on your car, the whole lot. The amount of money, she'd want to be making fucking millions a fucking week. Never mind a couple of hundred lousy fucking euro. Minimum fucking wage, that's all you get. There'd be no drugs, there'd be no need for drugs, there'd be no need for alcohol, there'd be no need for fuck all. The simple reason is because everybody'd have their own little place, their own little commune, or whatever it was, and you had your own little job that you're happy as Larry with. Go, not even say 3 or 4 days a week or whatever it was. I'm not saying work yourself into the ground or anything like that there, but if society was right and the people were right and you had your own, everything was right, society was half right, say, there'd be no suicides, there'd be no need for doctors, there'd be no need for fucking nothing. None of them. Half of them. Quarter of them. The amount of ones that's above in the dial, getting paid thousands of fucking euro a week, go up and sit in the dial for 1 day of the week, or a half day, or a few hours, fall asleep in it and get paid thousands, and a car to run them up and a car to take them fucking home. That's if they're having a car of their own the whole time. Claim expenses, claim dinner, claim tea, claim petrol, claim diesel, claim fucking clothes, claim fucking shoes. You walk from here to 100 yards down the road. You know, this is what society is. All society's fucked up to the last. And it's not a bit of wonder that half the country, or more than half the country, 80% of the country or 90% of the country is people complaining with mental health issues, depression, anxiety, you name it, it's riddled with it. People committed suicide, the whole fucking lot. That's because the plain and simple reason is that society is not run right. The people that's in it are running it wrong. Completely and utterly wrong. I think they've done a test. They usually do tests on mice or rats. And a certain amount of rats in one cage, a certain amount of rats in the other cage, and they had ordinary food and ordinary water over in that cage. They laced the water in this cage with the rats with cocaine. What happened was that the rats in this cage got the taste of the cocaine and couldn't stop drinking it, overdosed on it, mixed up in the water, and died. Now, obviously, the ones in the other cage didn't, because there was no fucking drugs in it or whatever. But then they done another test where they built this rat cage where it was Rat Kingdom. Slides, balls, trees, a bit of grass in one area, holes, clay, soil. They rigged it out to the last. They put normal water down, they put cocaine water down, and normal food. The rats never touched the cocaine water. The simple reason was because they were happy in their living or community area, in their little environment that was laid out for them. Everything was there for them. They didn't want for anything, whatever rats fucking do. They could play with balls or slides or dig holes and whatever. They laid all this shit out for them anyway. And not one of them touched the fucking the cocaine water, and just were happy enough to play away in the area that was built for them. Same thing with the Vietnam boy or the Chinese boy over in the thing. Used to plant rice every day. Rice is out in water. Oh, whatever happened, he got half his leg blown off or whatever it was. Anybody he was to the hospital and he survived it. He got a leg. He got what do you call it? I don't know what you call them, an artificial leg or whatever it was anyway. But he recovered and he went back out to his work anyway. But after a few months, the pain of his leg in the water and all that, rubbing against the thing, couldn't stick it any longer. He got depressed and wouldn't even get out of bed or anything. And, you know, he got that much depressed and the whole lot. And the family was relying on him as such. It got that bad that he wasn't able to leave the bed, you know. So the doctors were trying to decide what to do to him. They knew that this was going on and the whole lot, you know. So one doctor come up was saying that, you know, he has to go to the rice fields every day and he's, you know, he's been crippled with this. Let's buy him a cow or whatever. They turned around and bought him a cow. He hadn't to go to the rice fields maybe once a week or whatever it was or whatever. Didn't mind that. He was selling his milk and he was getting milk for the house, and I don't know whether they were making butter or whatever, and then he put the cow and calf and he could sell the calves or whatever, the cows or whatever, but he was 6 weeks it took him and he was back to normal doing this. No depression, no anxiety, no fucking nothing. Gone. But not in this day and age, I'm afraid. Maybe if you're on the side of a mountain, yes, where I'd rather be. I don't mind people because all they are is argumentative fucking disbelievers, corrupted, you know. It doesn't matter what you say or what you do, you're still in the wrong, you know, that a person suffering with mental health issues, if he didn't do a thing and he's suffering mental health issues, oh, don't bring the mental health issues, he should have been doing that and he should have been doing this, even though that you have mental health issues. You still had to go out there and do your normal, whatever it was, get in contact with your housing company or get in contact with your credit union or sure, when you have mental health problems, how are you supposed to fucking do this in the first place? You know what I'm saying? But then, oh no, don't bring that. They won't bring that into the equation at all. You should have done it no matter how bad you are, you know. But this is the fucking scenarios with them, you know. It's not a bit of wonder the fucking 10th Ireland. How are you? The last time I seen him was when I was 6 years of age, coming home from fucking school. And I'm 64 now. That's how much we fucking progressed. I was watching them boys above in Dublin, the amount of tents, I couldn't believe it, that's around the place. That's including the Irish as well. 15 to 20,000 Irish homeless in this country. Why? Someone will tell you to burn the bridges. Everybody deserves to live and live a life, and everybody deserves a few pounds to buy a bit of grub or whatever it is, or to survive. Everybody is entitled to live and live their lives the best way they can or whatever, but you're not allowed to do that in this country. You ain't allowed. Sorry guys. Even though you're doing nothing wrong or fuck all wrong, oh no, you can't, you know. You're on the waiting list on the council house for 20 years, you know, and you go to the umpteen foreign nationals housed long before, got council houses long before me on the waiting list. Those foreign nationals on the housing list 2 fucking years and got houses, and me on the list for 13 years. And the only way I got that poxy flat in Rockcorry was, it was because I was able to be stalked and harassed more in the flat than I was been in the fucking house where I was. And then when I did move to the flat, I was there for about 2.5 years, right? And then they'll move you somewhere else. And then they'll move, when you're not been stalked and harassed enough there, they'll move you to another spot that you are been stalked and harassed more. And that's what they've done with me. Get up and fill your fucking rucksack with fresh air and walk around the roads like an old fucking gobshite. You know, standing in a corner with your rucksack, your empty air bag on your back and your fucking red suit on you. A woman got out of the car the other day. She had red trousers, red fucking tights on her, red skirt, red coat, red fucking blouse or whatever it was, and a red hat or a red scarf. How fucking pathetic could you get? How pathetic can you get? It's a pity I hadn't me fucking phone on me that day, hey? That's some fucking setup to be at. Huh? Or anything, they do anything, they stand in their head to try and keep you concentrating on them the whole fucking time. Concentrating on them stalkers. Or the foot gobshites walking around the place. They'll try anything. A bus near fucking cursed me yesterday. A woman in fucking thing couldn't drive her fucking car, stuck in the middle of the road, letting on she couldn't drive it. You know, could you move over there? She says she got out. I sat where I was. I wasn't, alright? No, she said, you can't, because you're stuck in the middle of the fucking road. So go back in and move your car and drive it away. And if you're not able to drive your car, I don't know why you got your driving license. Was it a lucky bag and that cunt in that big blue bus yesterday or whatever? You must have got your license in a lucky bag as well. Maybe you didn't, so you're working for a government fucking base source, so you're a corrupt fucking little prick. A fat little bellied fucker sitting behind the steering wheel. Like the rest of them, wait there until he starts coming up the road. He should be there in 5 minutes, and then leave all the fucking rest of the people waiting, you know, until I come up the road, and then pull out in front of me. Like the little gobshite that you are. The little waster that you are. You know. You know. Go back and tell that to the fucking to your supervisor or whatever, and then half of these, how's my driving right on the bus and all this bullshit of the day, the back of the lorries, shit, go back and put your license back in the lucky bag where you got it, you know, more corruption there as well. Sorry guys. That's what's going on in this country. All the technology of the day, and you know what? We were better off 50 fucking years ago than we are today. So we were. We were better off, even though we had fuck all. We were better off, health-wise and fucking you name it. No fucking nobody running to the fucking psychiatrist every fucking day of the week. And then they brought out this fucking covert fucking scam as well, another fucking scam. Was it to see how far they could go with this, to see how far they could control the people with this, you know? Like, if there was a vaccine, if there was a fucking virus out there, a dust mask's not going to protect you, you know? So this is all made up, more bullshit, more corrupt bullshit, you know. But, oh, the COVID vaccine, I got the COVID vaccine and all this bullshit. Well, if you did, you might go back and claim, because you'll be getting something out of it. You'll be entitled to a big claim now, you know. Well, I forget the name of them vaccines. You're at risk of fucking umpteen different fucking things getting out of them. heart attacks, strokes, you fucking name it. And yeah, man, that was fucking was quizzed over it. I actually put up a video about it. He was quizzed about it. He's never answered one of the questions he was asked. You know, you actually knew that they actually knew that the vaccine wouldn't work against the I think it was Pfizer, I'm not sure. They knew that the vaccine wouldn't, or that the vaccine wouldn't work against the virus. But what virus was there in the first place? You know, but yet he was asked all the questions in the day and wouldn't open his mouth, you know. So they made a vaccine out of fucking water, basically. There, you just go take that and charge whatever it was charging for it, I don't know. That's all it probably was, fucking glorified fucking water. That's what these were getting. I don't know, whatever else is making. There's some people died after getting it, after taking these vaccines. But it's a disgrace, guys. It's you know, and yous are allowing all this to go on. You know, an awful lot of yous. There's that sirens away there now on again. As it's fucking a laughable matter. They'll only go on when they're passing the complex, you know, and next minute when they're past them, they're switched off. It's a fucking joke, that's what it is with them. But well, I hope they're benefiting. They'll always benefit out of it anyway, because they'll always fucking be swindling something, you know. Crime. There's no crime in this country. It's all fucking orchestrated crime. That's what it is. You know. You might get the odd bit, you know what I'm saying, but it's all orchestrated, you know. And there's some nefarious fucking thing going on with these foreign nationals and with the authorities over here as well. They're not coming over for the good of the fucking health, let me tell you that. Or the good of the Irish, let me tell you that. How come they're all landing here? I know there's ones in other places as well, you know, but a small country like this, why is so many of them fucking here? Over 1 million of them, you know. Oh, I don't know, I'm fucking sick talking about them, fuck them. Yeah, but it'll be all, you know, as the fella says, we are doing, it's us that's wrong, you know, but it's them the cunts that sign in the fucking papers every day of the week. But yet we are in the wrong. You know. It's a fucking disgrace what's been let go in this country. 50 years ago, you'd be better off staying 50 years ago. I wish I was back 50 years ago, let me tell you. Well, what the fucking shit and the shite by is going on today. You know, your neighbour getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning or 5:45 in the morning to walk his fucking dog. So it's fucking absolute fucking rubbish. Brain dead fucking rubbish, you know. You know. Who in their right mind is up at fucking 5:45 in the morning? I wouldn't mind if he had a job. He has no fucking job. All he does is lay in the flat from early morning to late at fucking night. You know, but if he fucking had a job, he wouldn't be fucking up that early. You know, a fucking lorry driver wouldn't even be up that early. And him tapping down the street with Motley beside him. Huh? It was harmless, the fucking walk he got, I'll tell you that. Just another pretense to get, you know, what are you making noise or rattling? What are you doing up at this time in the morning? Oh, I'm going out walking my dog. No, you're not. You're a hateful cunt. That's what you are. And you couldn't walk a fucking half a mile, never mind fucking, you know, 300 yards. That's about it. Same carry on too at the Council of Estates. I knew one lad that was moved 3 times. Oh, I didn't like this house. went back there and he got moved. In the same estate. He got moved 3 times in the one estate. Excuse me, guys. Huh? What do you think of that? I don't know, but of course, in this country, if you're not in the little golden circle, you're going to get nowhere, and you're going to sit where you are. And if you're going to do that, and we'll call the tax man on you. If you start up a business, we'll get the tax man after you. You're not allowed to do that. The council will be after you. The guards will be after you. The fucking everyone will be after you. And then later on, you wouldn't be able to open a business. It's scandalous, that's what it is. It's scandalous. And then all the people will go along with this, like. You know, what the fuck did Joe Ducey do to serve 3.5 years in jail? Or what did them boys from Roscommon do that got 15 years in jail? What? What the fuck did they do? What? For fuck's sake, if you murdered someone, you wouldn't get 15 years in jail. And there was no murder down there as far as I know. What? But that's the corrupt system for you. That's exactly what it is. Where's all these missing children gone to? You know, wasn't there some of them got in brothels or something like that there, or some fucking or sold off to the Americans or some fucking You know, so many children gone missing in this country, and yet they don't know where they are. Tuesday, you know, these are the cunts. But you know, they get handed big balls of money off the government, so all they have to do is create fucking problems with children. You know, and that's it. Because if they, you know, if they fucking hand the kids back to their parents or whatever, give the cows, well, that means that like, they're not getting any more for that fucking money, more money for that child when they go back to the, you know, it wouldn't be benefiting them by giving the kids back to their parents. You know, oh, that one was on drugs and that one was on this and doing that and drinking drugs and a whole lot. What about the people and the parents that give up the drink for years and years and stop drugs and leading a good, decent fucking life, and you still won't give the children back to them? You know, that's... we're at 40 minutes, guys. Just a little over 40 minutes. But the whole negativity is, that's what they're trying to project onto you, with all these handicaps around the place, and to project all this negativity onto you. You know, to try and make you depressed, to maybe turn you into agoraphobia. Agoraphobia is why you won't leave the house. They'll try and create a dangerous environment for you by these cars flying and vans flying past you and lorries flying past you and cars crossing a white line and all this bullshit. This is all to affect your mind. You know what I'm saying? That your mind's going to be saying, oh, this is a dangerous environment, don't go out of the house, you know. That's what they want you to do, you know. To try and create a dangerous environment for your brain to pretend that you're in a dangerous environment, you know. Don't leave the house, you know. Don't go shopping or don't do your business or whatever it is, you know. Any little fucking thing at all that they can do and you get you into the depressed state of a way, or anything, anxiety, depressed state of a way, you know, anything at all. Keep fucking taunting you the whole time, you know, taunting you, you know. But knowing that you can't do anything. Well, why? Who said that you can't do anything? You know, this is what they're, you know, that these other ones that's running this program is trying to say, oh, he won't be able to do that, or he won't be able to complain when he's in there. You know, this is the fucking attitude they have, you know. But you know, and they can't even come up with anything by themselves. All they have to do is copy you, you know. Copy you doing this, or copy you wearing different clothes, or You know, if you're holding your hand in one hand, or the way you hold it, or all this type of shit, and what you do at your face, and what, you know, all the mimicking the whole fucking time. That's what they'll do. You know, try to make you feel uneasy and unrest and all this, you know, and try and stress you, like, you know. But this is to carry on with him. This cunt out the back here now rattling the bins like a fucking cunt. Whatever he's rattling bins for. You know, what time is it? 8:30? If it is 8:30. If there was work in the bed, he'd lay on the ground, the cunt. And what they do is grab the bin and rattle it and then slam the fucking bin lids and all the rest of it. You know, and no need for it, like, you know what the fella says. Up at 5:45. Oh, what do you do? What are you at up at 5:45 in the morning? Or 5:30 or whatever it is, you know, I'm walking me dog, you know. You won't do fucking anything fucking else, only the only thing you're doing is creating noise to annoy a fucking targeted individual. That's all you're doing. Excuse me, guys. But it'll show you what the type of these people you're dealing with, you know. No, brain dead fuckers. Brain dead. I don't know what the outcome is going to be, guys. It's not going to be good anyhow, no matter what way it goes. If it goes my way or goes their way, it doesn't matter. Fuck, it's all bad anyway. So that's what they want, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know whether all cops is fucking corrupt or whether they are or not. I don't know, tell you the truth, but it doesn't look good. There might be some of them alright. I hope there is, you know. But sure, that's any of these videos you're watching are stopped or anything, you know, you'll always hear, are you know, the question they'll ask that the police or the guards or whatever it is, are you walking under your oath today, you know, whatever oath they had to take, whether it was protect and, you know, and save the Irish people or whatever it was, you know what I'm saying. But like, this is the fucking shit, you know. There's no crime out there going on, guys. It's all a load of fucking bullshit. It's all fabricated fucking bullshit. They let on that there is crime going on out there. That where would you be without us, like, you know what I'm saying? It's all fabricated fucking crime and bullshit. That's what it is. The time that I went with that was arrested and up in court with that boy, he's supposed to have 4 handguns in the boot of the car. I looked on the news, the papers everywhere for weeks and months after that, and there wasn't one thing about it. There was one thing about it on the news. That was it. End of story. You know. It's all fabricated shit. You know. What's to do? There's no fucking crime out there. Well, you're going to get traffic violations and accidents and run-of-the-mill stuff like that there. You might get an odd shop and robbed or whatever. It's all, 90% of the crime is all fabricated, I'm telling you. There is no crime, you know. It's the same in America as well. Your man fucking, what do you call him, Michael Barden said the exact same thing as well. He says it's all fucking orchestrated, which it is, you know. But, staged accidents, you name it, put on a big fucking corrupt fucking spot, that listening ski by, they're all corrupt in it. Put on a big fucking a big show, a big car accident at a crossroads and a body bags laying on the ground and all this bullshit they did. I'd say the body bags were stuffed full of straw. That's what it fucking was, you know. Fake as fuck. So you'd know it a mile away. All to create more fear and anxiety in you, you know. And stress and annoyance and fucking, you know, make you feel fucking guilty and all this bullshit. I've nothing to feel guilty about. I can walk about and hold me head up high, not like yous fucking prats. You know, crimes against humanity. You should be fucking locked up and the key threw away. The whole lot is. But that is, that's the type of people you're dealing with. Now he's out the back here and he's tipping and banging and tipping and banging. And what time is it? It's 5 to 9 days. And where do I tell you, if one strategy isn't working for them, they'll try some other fucking stupid strategy. Now, I come out there this morning, there was an old broken chair laying in an old thing or something. And there was more fucking broken chairs or shit laying in the fucking bin or whatever. Like, you know, all fucking crap. Crap of the day, boy. Letting on he's doing something. Noise, this is noise harassment, guys. This is what you call it, noise harassment. You know. But it's down to plausible deniability when you approach them and ask them, what the fuck are you at or what are you doing? You know, oh, I'm fixing this chair. You know, right. You're having hands on you to bless yourself, never mind fix a chair. But that's just trying to get me point across, guys, about Tent City, the capital city of fucking Ireland, fucking Dublin. Riddled with fucking tents, riddled with foreign nationals, you know. And when I was 5 or 6 going to fucking school, those the travellers had a lot of tents here and there, here, you know, round the place or whatever, you know. But 55 years on, or 56 or 7 years on, it is fucking bad. That's how much we fucking progressed. Unfucking believable. Unbelievable. You know, the rich richer and the poor poorer. You know. There is smart people out there, but they're not using their smartness to run the country the right fucking way. But the ones that's in it, in the Dáil couldn't run the piss up in a brewery. You know. You know. And the covert and the whole lot, you know, and them all drinking and living out partying below in Abiyalara in the middle of the covert scene, huh? And yet we were fucking been put underneath the hammer if you weren't wearing an epoxy dust mask, which I didn't do. The only fucking time that I wore the dust mask was in SuperValu in Monaghan, because the manager come down and threatened me. If you don't wear it, well, fuck you out. Take your business elsewhere. That's what he said, you know, and him 20 bellies. That's what there was there. You were threatened. You were put under a threat, you know, if you weren't wearing the fucking mask. You know, and old people in hospitals and all this, and you know, hardly able to fucking breathe anyway, and then put an old fucking epoxy dust marks over their face, which they kept breathing in their own fucking poison the whole time, you know. Couldn't get a breath of fresh air, you know. And oh my God, I don't know. This is fucking sick, guys, what's going on in the country. Sick. But I don't know, that's the people for you. Sick fucks. And you know something, the women are worse than the fucking men. That's telling you the truth. And to tell you the truth, I think it's the women that's running the fucking men now at the minute. You know. Like the wee cartoon ad, you know what I'm saying? You know, the young one had her fucking knickers pulled out like that. It's a cartoon ad. Her knickers pulled out or whatever. She says, do you see that? And the young fellow was looking down like this here. He says, do you see that? He says, she says, you know, I'm going to run your life with that, you know. He says, no, you're not. He says, that's not a fishing rod. But, what can I say? I can't say anything more than what I'm saying children been abducted above in Dublin. Women and children been raped and followed round the place by these foreign nationals. You know, robbing places left, right and centre. Been threatened then if you started film any of these, you've been threatened and you know, then probably follow you home and burn your fucking house down or something, you know what I'm saying? But that's what's going on. That's the, you know, I'd say there's an awful lot of people now that's not able, used to, it's a nice canal and you can walk down it. I didn't see too many walking the time your man Rebel News was filming it. There was nobody. They were all out on the footpath, like out on the street running and walking. There was nobody walking down the canal. And there was a walkway and all, like, you know, 4 people to walk. There wasn't one walking on it because it was full of fucking them crowd. You know, what are they doing over here? Well, you tell me, it's not for the benefit of the Irish, anyway. I don't know, guys, that's this boy's doing a bit of banging out the back. I wonder if he's any good at panel beating. I fucking tipped the left hand side of my car. Wonder if he'll be able to tip it out for me. It sounds if he's using a hammer. He's a waster, that's what he is. But that's the tactics you use, guys, and that's the tactics you use all over the fucking world. You know, or this Stasi type program, you know, corrupt fucking Stasi police run program, you know, Stasi run Irish or German run Irish, you know. Heil Hitler. How are you? Hey, Hitler wouldn't have a look in with them, you know. I don't know what I'm going to say, guys. I don't know. I'm fucking, you know, and then they'll put these people in front of you and try and extract information out of you, or get you to go and join some fucking religious cult or some fucking thing, you know, and stalk you more and that when you do go to the fucking place. If you did, excuse me. But yeah, to try and put you somewhere, guys, where you can't complain, you see, you know, that's what they do with the TAs, you know, get you into a situation where you're not able to complain, you know. But it doesn't muck that way the whole time, you know. Sun's coming through a little bit there now. I don't know. It's all wrong. It's all working wrong. It's not working right for them, I don't think. You know, there's too many people involved, and like, who can you trust? You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what happened over there in fucking in East Germany. It didn't. Neighbour was reporting on neighbour, and it got to the fucking stage where, you know, nobody could trust anybody. You know, you were living in fear of your life in case your neighbour fucking seen you doing something wrong or doing something that you'd be reported. You know, it's the same here, but sure, look at it, it's not the same here. It's all that they're all working for the one crowd, you know. You know, and who's the biggest fucking crowd? Who's the biggest gang in the country? Only the fucking, who has the biggest gang in the country? Only the fucking government. All government run fucking facilities, you know. All these ones corrupting it. You know, oh fucking, he done this and he definitely done that. We'll stalk and harass him, you know. But all these TDs and all these fucking ones, Fianna Fáil and Sinn Féin and Fine Gael and all fucking Green Party and the Peace Party and all these ones, and even the ones out there, these media ones and self-journalism and all these fuckers, these all know that this program has been run in this country and won't stand up and talk about it or won't say nothing about it. You know, they all know what's going on, you know, but yet won't say anything about it or won't stand up and You know what I'm saying? Maybe there is in odd one that will say it, you know, but very far and few between. But I don't know, guys. Fair play to you if you stuck it this long listening to me. But yeah, Ronnie getting messed all back with another one. But at the end of the day, like, how much can a targeted individual take before he snaps? You know what I'm saying? Like, or before he goes out and shoots someone, or stabs someone, or fucking hold someone to ransom, or kidnap someone, or run someone down, or, do you know what I'm saying? Which all happened before. You know, how much can you take it as before you just fucking snap, you know? And then they'll blame mental fucking, you've been driven to this, you know? You've been driven to do all this, you know? But then when something does happen, and someone does lost, or if, oh, sure, you was mental in the head, or, you know, all this fucking crap, or, you know, this is what you'll hear, or, you know, oh, we don't know what happened to her. You know, this is the fucking crack, you'll hear. How did he die? Yeah, we don't know, it could be drugs, or, that's all the easy fucking way of getting out of this, you know what I'm saying? Oh, he was taking drugs, or we don't know whether he overdosed or what, or bullshit, guys. It's all fucking bullshit. The world's been pulled over your eyes every day of the fucking week. That fella committed suicide. This fella committed suicide. All these people are driven to do this, you know. Are driven to do it. I was watching a police program there last night, and this father, he was married to this, he was an American dude or whatever, and she was American. They had a couple of kids, and the eldest was 17 years of age or something. He wasn't living in the house. He was living away from it or something with his wife or something. And the father knew he was stuck for a few bob, so he said, he says, I've a bit of work to be done now, lorry, or they'll pick up. He says, well, you've changed the brake pipes on or whatever. And there's these old jacks you get in America, and they're well tall yokes, and you can jack up the old railway. They were used on the railways years ago to jack off sleepers or lift tracks or something like that there, but very unstable, and you jack the truck up. But there was a funeral in the family that day, or a friend of his, he had to go to the funeral or whatever it was, but they didn't block the fucking lorry up or whatever, but didn't the father lay up again the yoke, and the truck fell off the jack and down and come across the uncle here and lay in his chest. And what the coroner said was that if there had been anyone there, and they would have jacked it off, and he couldn't breathe, crushed his lungs or whatever. They said that if the jack had been jacked back up again, the pressure taken off, and he would have lived. But when the father done this, he fucked off to the funeral for 4 hours and come back, and when they come back, the young fella was underneath the thing. He jacked up the truck and pulled the child or the young fella from underneath the fucking truck. He was stone dead, you know what I'm saying? 4, 5, 6, 7. He was insured for 400,000 for death, and then accidental death another 300,000. So that was 700,000. 700,000 the father got for the death of the young fella. And then it came out previous, a couple of years before that, the wife, and he was married twice. I think the wife and him were living in this place or something, or whatever it was anyhow. But then it burned down, but he was able to get the 3 kids out, but he wasn't able to get the wife out, and she was insured for over 200,000. And they even had the children, the grandchildren, or no, their own children, I think, insured for 70,000 or 80,000 a piece or some bullshit like this here. But it all, like, the insurance crowd never thought anything of it, like, they paid it all. There was 5 or 6 lump sums paid to him in different fire, and then the accident with the truck falling on your man or whatever, on the son or whatever. But had them all insured for fucking big money and claimed all the big money and the whole fucking lot. That'll show you how a person's mind can fucking work, like. What? Jack the yoke up and push the fucking the van over on top of him, and I'll get 700,000 quid. And that's what he fucking done. Until eventually he was found out, you know. And then when he was found out, he said it was an accident, that he opened the door of the truck and had to get some linkage out of the truck or whatever. And your man says, no, he says, that wouldn't work that way there. He says, you had to push the truck. And then it come out that he leaned up again at his shoulder. My fucking God of Almighty. Still in jail to the day. That's not too long ago. He was only convicted there a couple of years ago, I think. But that's what's going on around the world, guys, and that's what's going on in every country. And I wonder, would I be insured for 100,000 or 200,000 or maybe 100,000 or maybe $1 billion or whatever the fuck. I don't know how much I'm worth. I'd say I'm worth a lot with the ones that's fucking stalking and harassing me, but sure. It's like everything else. Every organisation in the country knows I'm going underneath this fucking stalking and harassment, you know. And what the fuck do they do at the end of the day, you know, really? You know, and truthfully, you know, what, I crossed the law and they didn't fucking like it. Was that it? That's what your man was style in England, anyway. That's why you were put under the stalking and harassment, or you got away with a case that they didn't like you getting away with, and that's why you were stalked and harassed. You know, that sounds a bit more fucking believable than, you know, anything else, you know, when you see all the buses and the fucking all the state-run yokes after you, like, you know. Bad manners of everybody, bad manners of doctors and fucking this and that and other. For fuck's sake. You know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I think it's time for me to move on. Or to let you go, I should say. It's over. Fucking must be over an hour now. It is. Near enough. It's an hour and 10 minutes. Alright, guys. I think that's all the crack for today. So I'll be talking to you hopefully and keep you updated, you know. But like the likes of these fucking clowns out here are still at the shit. You know, they think that they can do anything, like, you know what I'm saying, that they're not going to complain or that you're not going to, you know, do anything about this. Like, they can walk all fucking over you, you know. This is their attitude, you know. But and then we're supposed to be in the wrong, but you know, it's fucking unreal. That's what it is. I don't know what to say about it, but it's damnable. Alright, guys, be talking to you, Sonia. Take care. Bye.